What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss this Saturday's fight between Kai Asakura and Tim Elliott, UFC 319. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly and help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it, we got the classic striker versus grappler matchup here with Kai Asakura taking on Tim Elliott. We have Kai, the former Ryzen bantamweight champion, made a big name for himself over in that organization, enough so to earn himself a title shot in his UFC debut against Alexander Pantoja at UFC 310. Did not go his way. Pantoja showed that there are levels to MMA and just showed that UFC really is the #1 promotion in the world by far. Just showed that there's just truly levels in this, right? But now here in his sophomore attempt, he's going to be going after somebody who has been there, done that, has fought for a belt, has fought everybody, and that's Tim Elliott, right? The guy's a fucking little pit bull, grit, heart, will, determination, everything I look for in a fighter. Not the most, he doesn't have the knockout power, right, in striking, but he doesn't need it. Like his relentless takedowns, his pressure, his jiu-jitsu, all of the submission threats that he throws out there, he goes out there, he tries to break his opponent, takes a lot of risks in doing so. He's going to give anybody a tough fight, right? But here, I think it's really if he can get through those first 3 to 5 minutes against Kai, because Kai Asakura, explosive, he's 5'8", really big for the weight class, unpredictable, heavy hands. He's got the knockout power. I think he's got about 13 knockouts on his resume. But once those 5 minutes end, you see his gas tank starts to dwindle. He's no longer the same fighter. So if Tim can go out there and really put Kai up against the fence that first round, zap his gas tank, make him work for any sort of distance so that he can get off his shots, right? And I really think that's going to be, that's exactly how the fight is probably going to end up playing out. I know that on paper Kai is probably going to be the favorite on this fight. I'm not sure how the odds are, but I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I think Tim Elliott's going to go out there and grind out a hard-fought victory. Is he going to get the submission win? You know what? Let's get wild here. Tim Elliott, 3rd round submission. I think that the first round is going to be super competitive. 2nd round, Tim Elliott's going to start turning the tide into his favor with his relentless takedowns and pressure and cage work. And I think in that 3rd round, he's going to really find that submit. I think he's going to get the fight right back to the ground. And I think he's going to get himself a submission. I normally don't get so detailed on my exact predictions, but you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here today. Tim Elliott, 3rd round submission against Kai Asakura. Guys, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Who do you guys have? Do you guys have Kai? Do you guys have Tim? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.